Hello and welcome to another weekly update live with Green TV and the PATT Foundation. So each week we're bringing updates into the world of PATT Foundation, Green Task Force and what we're doing with our Green TV show. So hello Andy, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, good stuff. Good. Did you get caught in that hailstones earlier? Or have you been stuck in your home office?
I've been inside. Last time I was in the hailstone was the top of that hill where I think you were freezing and it was 60 mile an hour winds planting trees.
It wasn't as bad as Otterburn, I think you're referring to there. So no, it wasn't. But it was a very short trip to the shop this morning. So Andy, tell us what's been happening.
Been busy actually. A lot of work going on behind the scenes. Just got to give Adi a shout out because I've got my mug here. Look, on the 8th day, God created rum to prevent the Royal Navy taking over the world. we just rearranged it and said, I think on the 8th day, God created Alzheimer's because we forgot.
We forgot.
But we remembered to do this, so I can see Adi's laughing in the background. Other lads are busy. I'm inside catching up. We're doing all of the expressions of interest for the next planting season. So we're working with about 5 or 6 schools in the Hull area and moving that into York. A lot of trees to be planted there.
Wow,
guys in East Yorkshire are out doing tree surgery work, and the guys in Cardiff are laying a patio this week, which is brilliant.
Wow.
And Richie is up in Scotland doing his climber training. So he'll be learning how to act as an orangutan and climb through the trees with a chainsaw in his hand.
Oh, brilliant. So is that
safely.
Oh, so is that so you can keep obviously the Green Task Force in work when the planting season finishes? Is that the outcome?
Yeah, it's ongoing work. What people don't realise is you plant trees, but you've got to maintain that woodland, and a big part of that is cutting them down and thinning them out and making sure that they're safe, and dead trees are not going to cause a health and safety risk to anybody. A lot of work going on at the moment with ash dieback and removing trees. So, we play our part, and keeping the guys trained is good. We registered with Focus on Forestry First in Wales as well. So that's good because we've got Green Task Force Wales set up as a subsidiary, and we'll be able to get a lot of our guys trained through those guys as well. So a lot going on. We've also got Faith Douglas, who's been on Green TV before. Faith is booked in to do 10 horticultural therapy courses in the East Riding with us, which is great. So she'll be coming down from the Arboretum at Thorpe Perham to impart her knowledge on the guys in Hull.
So and coming over to sunny Hull, bit of a culture shock from where she is, because it's nothing against Hull, obviously, but the Arboretum where Faith is out in the country is a little bit more rural, isn't it? So
yeah, if anybody ever wants to get up there, book a session with Faith. She's very knowledgeable. She's got a book out as well. I think she showcased that book. But what she doesn't know about those trees at that site, there's 300, 400-year-old trees. It's phenomenal just to listen to her talking about them.
Yes, fascinating.
To get down to Hull is good. We're working with Hull Community Diggers. We found another ex-Navy guy in Hull, Kevin Walsh. So we're starting to work with Kevin and the team at Hull Community Diggers on Beverley Road just to get some of our guys working there, give him some help and get the guys out in it's a raised allotments, but it's a platform for us to build on. And working closely with Steve Kingdom as well at Hull Veterans Support. So as always, it's a busy old time, keeping everything going.
Perfect, and very worthwhile as well. So you're busy working all hours behind the scenes to get the work in and get the guys out to work. So great work there. So is there anything happening that you want everybody, our viewers out there, to know about over the next week or so, or is that more or less what's happening at the moment?
Discussions about us moving into North Yorkshire at the moment. So being up to Pateley Bridge, we're doing some work with the personal recovery units at Catterick and Devonport to send them to a wellness woods in Pateley Bridge, and that's led to us looking at putting a team there to expand the Green Task Force's work into North Yorkshire. We're heavily into discussions on training now on dry stone walling and also on Japanese knotweed removal. So that's a positive. And we've got something new for Yorkshire coming up. We're doing a demonstration at Burstwick Golf Course tomorrow with a new weeding technology that is chemical free. So hopefully we'll be deploying that in the region, and it's got the benefit of also being able to remove chewing gum, which
Wow.
and it kills COVID. So it's great for doing playgrounds as well, weeding
Well,
areas. So
that's going to be impactful, and I think I'm going to pop down myself actually and see the guys. So, wow, that's really, really good. So lots happening, lots behind the scenes.
Yeah, and a busy week with Green TV, isn't it?
Yes, what leads me on, because I've had so many people messaging, what's Green TV about, what's, why are you doing this, why is, the guests you have on, etc. So we've been doing this since November. I think we launched it. I think it was possibly back in September, but we actually went live with it in November, and each week we have different guests on that bring something different to the table. So can you answer that in any better words on, so why are we doing this? Why are we doing the Green TV?
Started out during the lockdown that you've got people who were socially isolated, and what could we do? Certainly with people who were from the veterans community. So we got some money from the Armed Forces Covenant Trust to set up a Green TV channel and put on activities, and it was aimed at veterans, but it really is the wider reaching audience of anybody with a story to share, whether it's around the green technology or the green environment, or just a lived experience. And that's helped us build up a community, from Navy chefs cooking cheesy hammy eggies, coaching, mindfulness, and health and wellness, lots of different things. We've had some amazing people on the show already, and I think Danny's Fullthorpe the other week was fantastic. I don't want to go and name them all because we've run about showing them.
It would take a long time. Yeah.
But the guys coming up, I think, some fascinating individuals coming up in the next few weeks, and you've been talking to them. So I'll leave the honour to you to let everybody know who's going to be coming on the show.
We've literally, yes, I won't spoil too many surprises. But what I'll say to our viewers out there who's watching this now is that they're all on PATT's YouTube, aren't they, Andy? So if you look on PATT's Facebook page, or is it on the website as well, the link to the YouTube channel?
It's not on the website, but it's definitely on our social media, LinkedIn, Facebook.
So look on PATT's Foundation the Facebook page, look for the YouTube link, and log on to that and watch the previous shows. It's certainly been a journey. We've had loads of great guests, everything from motivational speakers, Olympians. We've had we've had wellness coaches, mindfulness. We've had Faith on talking about forest bathing, which was really different and interesting, and we've it's getting more and more involved each week. We've got so many more guests coming on. We've got Lord Mayors, we've got the Lord Mayor of Hull coming on, which is quite he's got a great story to tell, and yes, it's designed for the veteran community, and we've been helping the veteran community through COVID, but it is for the wider audience, and we everybody seems to be really enjoying coming on the show and helping people. So yeah, looking forward to it. Tonight we've got Barry Humphries, who's an ex-Apache helicopter pilot from the RAF. So his stories are going to be very, very interesting. So looking forward to that tonight. So if you are free, I think it's in about 3.5 hours, I think it's on. So yeah, join us for that. And then we've got subsequently people coming on each week. So yes, join us.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, perfect. Right, well, I'm going to say goodbye because time's ticking on again, as it always is. So that's bye from me, Gail Acaster.
See you later.
All right, bye everybody. Bye for now.